Welcome back to part 2 of Girl Time, where we're talking about Ghanaian guys to avoid. Stay clear of. Don't even look at them. Trust me, they'll get you. Eye contact is a big no-no in this country. Now, Larissa was about to answer our question about the London boys. Ooh.
Fake London boys.
Fake London boys.
Six-pack fake London boys. Yes, six-pack fake London boys. They have never stepped foot out of Accra, let alone to the northern region, anywhere else in Ghana, but yet they have a full-blown English accent, an American accent. They dress like all like, you know, very European and American-like. And the six-pack comes in because usually they tend to have no job. So they spend all this time in the gym, pumping up their biceps, and then, you know, they approach you and you're just like, you just remember that Tiffany song, you know, fake London boy, fake, yeah, all about it, yeah.
Alex, you said you've never encountered this boy, right?
Well, now she talks about six-pack biceps. I'm like, okay. We have met a few. You know, some of them, they don't even wait for you to open your mouth to tell what they were local and now we're free. Baby now, so what I say. They come and then they start with the, you know, the Irish English.
Yeah.
And then you speak English. You change to Tree and then they start speaking Tree too. Yes. Very fluently.
Yes.
Wait.
Go back to English and then the consistency and the perfection starts to go down, and then you realize that
I've
zero.
I've read this thing online. This article online actually was a very good article. It was insightful. And even though I've been here for a while and I've encountered each and every one of, you know, these guys, whether it be on just walking by, hearing a conversation with someone, being in a club, them trying to talk to me, whatever the case may be, they're there. And it was talking about the fake bicep, you know, six-pack London boys, and they're there. And it's scary because someone like me who thinks I've found someone that's like on the same page. Yeah. Like, okay, good. I can communicate with this guy because he understands. And it's like, wait a minute. No, you're not from America. You're lying. You don't know anything about what I'm talking about. Where did that accent come from? And then, you know, you might do something a little trickish, and then you start to hear the Twee and the Ghanaian accent come in. You're like, wait a minute, seriously?
The major issue with this is that they have this romanticized view of the fact that you came from, you know, abroad, that you've got money, that you know, they have this view of you, and that's where the problem comes.
I think that's really interesting. I mean, we've laughed at these boys before, we've laughed at the girls before, but we've never really understood why they go through all the trouble to impersonate something that they're not.
I think it's a sense of belonging.
But you belong here, you know.
But you know
and
what?
Foresight TV, that's all it is. They've been spending far too much time watching all these channels.
It is, and it's funny because, you know, this may be going a little bit off topic, but it's just like with the guys that you see with their pants hanging down off their ass. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can say ass, but it's like, dude, what are you doing? Do you know how many men in America are trying to stray away from this stereotype? It's not a good look. So it's like, I'm here and I want to see more African. I don't want to see where I come from. I feel like I'm in New York still. I don't feel like I'm in Africa. I want men to be who they are. I want women to be who they are. That's why I'm here. I'm here to get the sense of who I am, because at the end of the day, I'm an African woman, whether I was born here or not. So next, what tell me another guy that we should avoid.
Unless this is your thing, it's a bit different. If it's your thing, then more power to you. But I would say another type to avoid would be the uncle, like, you know, the
Big Daddy
50 pluses, you know, when you're in your 20s or 30s, and it's the 50 pluses that own their own business and they have that disposable income. But with them, they pay school fees, they pay credit, they pay rent.
Are we promoting these men?
No, but we have to understand the positives and negatives, because this is how they get people. So unless it's your thing, you know, you should really stay clear of them, because a lot of the time they've got a child that's like your age or similar to your age.
I told you, what is the reason why you're getting married? If you're getting married to get ahead financially, socially, the 50 pluses are really like the place to be.
No, because they're already married.
He'll marry you too.
I mean,
He'll marry you too.
If you're married.
It doesn't affect your pocket if you're married.
If I'm getting married to this 50 plus because he has money, he can pay my rent, he can pay my school fees. Why the hell do I care about if he's married?
Is he a chief as to why he can get married like more than once? He's probably married with a family and kids already that are your age.
If it's not gonna affect my pockets, or my educational trust fund, or my going to London trust fund, or going to New York trust fund, or going anywhere in the world trust fund.
If it's your thing.
Because anybody else would be saying you probably should be looking out for those. I mean, on Chebia, so what? They will leave you the entire inheritance if it's like very close to the time when they die.
No, this is where it's all wrong. No. You're not getting any of that. His wife and his kids get that. You get nothing. You'll be lucky if you can even attend the funeral. Do you know what I mean? So you won't know.
But I'm saying that. I mean, the reason why I even brought this up is, I mean, for some other women, it's not that deep. You know, I just want somebody to come, sort out my finances for me, give me a great start, and then, you know, if at the end of the day you go back to your family, I have enough, you know, to sustain myself if I don't get married.
I understand.
50-year-old man, 60-year-old man. I mean, if it's your thing, then fine.
I understand the, you know, financial aspect of it, because being a young woman, you know, it's hard. It's hard
But honestly,
to take care of yourself.
Sometimes I feel like the hypocrisy that comes with the stereotype of dating a guy who's older gets on my nerves, because there are younger boys, you know, who at the end of the day, I mean, are also, you know, doing these things, like,
hence the visa boys.
I mean, they're also doing
No. Okay, let's pause. I don't have a problem with an age gap in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. My point is that this guy is married with a family. He has children your age. I think it's slightly yuck that, you know, he's going for 20-something-year-olds when his daughter is that age, and he's sleeping with 20-something-year-olds. If he wants to be a good guy and just pay school fees, just do that because you've got the money. Why do you have to take from her?
I think that's bordering on pedophilia. I don't care how anyone sees that, because there's no need for a 50-year-old man to want to sleep with a 20, not unless he's planning on being with her, marrying her, and it's love. But once you're out, like I said, on the prowl, because that's what they do. They're on about some old cats on the prowl, trying to get some young thing to be his sleep buddy, his sleep mate, and he's like, yeah, come on, I'll pay your school fees. Come on, you're like, you're my grandfather. What are you doing? Like, no, are you gonna give it to me? And then I'll take it, but I'm not that's nasty to me. It's nasty, but I mean, if someone agrees to help you out, then that's fine. No, I mean, but if that's something that you want to do, that's your thing. I mean, I don't judge.
That's fine.
You know, she's not judging, but for me, don't even approach me, because I